So why are we now having to campaign for an immigration referendum? That is because Brexit was not delivered. The Tories had no intention of delivering it. They are globalists, wholly committed to deceiving you, all Leave voters. And that's why they gave us Brino and mass immigration on an unprecedented, historic scale. And quite frankly, Labour, as we know, are not going to do anything about it other than take us back into the European Union by stealth, death by 1,000 treaties. That is the whole purpose of the campaign for an immigration referendum. We need your support, and we're here today in this iconic setting with the white cliffs of the southeast of England behind us and the beautiful sea on the English Channel. But this is where we are being invaded, literally invaded. That's a term they don't like anyone to use. Invasion. It is an invasion. We are being invaded. But illegal immigration is not the whole of the story. Yeah? Legal immigration is far worse. It's just that the optics of illegal immigration look much worse. However, that said, we're running into the tune of somewhere in the region of 1 million immigrants, legal and illegal, each year. We cannot sustain it. We do not have the resources, we do not have the living space, and we cannot build cities the size of Nottingham and Newcastle every year to accommodate this immigration invasion, this swamping. So therefore, this is why we are launching this campaign for the immigration referendum. Is this country worth defending? Is it worth fighting for? Is our island worth protecting? Are you prepared to make a stand to protect these shores against this invasion? But the invasion is not the immigrants themselves. The real invasion is 64 miles up the road in Westminster with the Uni Party, all of them globalists. What we need is an immigration referendum that is legally binding on Parliament, not an advisory instruction like the EU ref, which they only partly enforced and ignored all of the rest, courtesy of Brino Boris, supported by Nigel Farage. We are campaigning for an immigration referendum that is legally binding on Parliament, which compels them under an instruction, a public mandate, to enforce an immigration referendum result. And we believe we can get at least 60% majority, but we need your support, we need your activism, we need your donations, we need to work together. The recent events in Southport should tell us that there is a far better way than rioting and throwing bottles and rocks and stones at the police. This only plays into the hands of the hate speech tyrants who wish to inflict an even greater tyranny upon this nation. And that is what they are now planning to do. This is tyranny. We are here to oppose this. We are offering you, the people, particularly the 17.4 million Leave voters, a better alternative. The immigration referendum is necessary simply because we were all robbed. We were completely cheated at the EU ref. And as the leader of Stronger Out, I warned this would happen because power was handed back to the Remain establishment immediately. And from there, it's been an uphill battle all the way. You know, the greatest deception, of course, was that Boris Johnson was going to come to power and deliver Brexit. Well, he delivered Brino. Brexit in name only, which is not good enough. We're now left with the huge battle of stopping immigration, of bringing it under control. Reform UK's policy is nonsense. Zero net migration will never work. It will never benefit this country. It only slows down the problem. But the great replacement continues. What we are campaigning for is an instruction to Parliament, which has to be carried out legally by will of the people, which means we can then use variable residency rules to control our immigration pact with the entire European Union zone, which means no more flooding, no more illegal immigrants coming across the channel. If you campaign for a referendum on immigration and you vote yes and we win by a sizable majority, then that means we automatically leave the ECHR and the UN Refugee Convention. All of that is gone. Then we get immigration under control. Then we implement a 5-year moratorium on immigration whereby all of it is stopped to enable us to sort out the entire mess created by LibLabCon. There is no better opportunity right now than what we have. We do not want riots across the entire country. We want to achieve our goals without any form of conflict. And we call upon you to support us at this immigration referendum. This is worth fighting for. This is England. This is our country, my country, your country. Help us to take control. Help us to take our country back.